about that time again to tell you about some of the things that I have really enjoyed in the month of September. And before I can get into anything else, I have to say that this fucking shirt, man, it says First Coffee on it, and it's like a kind of a soft V-neck t-shirt, a little bit longer in the butt than it is in the front. The way that it hangs off of me, it actually fits me really, really well, and that is difficult to find because I'm tall, I'm 6'2", I have a big kidney belly that is kind of like a pregnant belly except without the fun baby at the end, and it's just hard for me to find shirts that hang well and flatter me, and this shirt flatters the fuck out of me. I got it at Kohl's. I want to say it was like 12 bucks on, you know, Kohl's is like permanently on sale, and I went and I bought a couple of other ones that are black that say a couple of like things on them, like, you know, I don't know, other shit about coffee or something. And the black ones are great too, but this gray one, the first one I got, is my favorite, and I have worn it enough that I am worried I might have shrunk it a little bit, but at this point I really don't care because it still flatters me pretty well. I have a couple other personal care items this month too, the first of which is this. This is the Essie Quick E Finisher, I think is what it's called. It's little drops that you put on your nail polish when you're done painting it. You wait for your nails for about a minute after you're done painting them, and then you drop this onto them, and then they dry really quick. And it worked when I used it. I couldn't believe it. Messy as fuck. I don't even remember getting anything on it, but the outside of this bottle is like permanently kind of oily and slick. It's basically like a really thin oil. It's like $9.99 at Target. It's worth it to try and salvage some of the time I lose waiting for my nails to finish drying. I have done put my fingers in ice water to finish them drying quickly, but that starts making my arms numb, and I just don't like that. The other personal care item, I'm so afraid this is going to get water all over my shit because this lives in my shower, is the Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer with coconut oil in it. Locks in hydration at skin's peak moisture moment for luminous skin. I don't know about all that, but it does soften my skin. I suck ass at remembering to put lotion on after I get out of the shower. I do not put the lotion on my skin or else I'll get the hose again. I will get the hose again all the time. But my sister had some of this when I visited her this summer, and it was really nice to have it on after the shower, but before I've toweled off. I've noticed it makes my towels get kind of gunkier faster, but a little bit of vinegar in with your wash solution, and that seems to work okay. It's like $6 or something at Target. I've seen a couple of YouTubers talk about it too. It's expensive. Normally I buy cheap ass lotion, but maybe I'll actually use it if I spend some money on it. So that's kind of the theory I'm working under. And the last kind of non-planary situation that I really loved this month is this book, The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas. It's her first book. It's a young adult novel that's written from the perspective of a 16-year-old black girl named Star Carter who lives in like a poor neighborhood, and her parents send her to a private school that is full of a lot of wealthy kids, mostly white, and she witnesses one of her childhood friends get shot by a police officer when he is unarmed. And the book explores kind of what she goes through, her two different worlds she lives in, what it's like to be under the microscope of the press. It's a fantastic book. I've heard this recommended by so many people. I read this in one sitting. It was 2 hours. Now, I'm a speed reader. I highly recommend it. I'm going to have my 13-year-old read it now that I'm done. We're also making a movie out of this. And the main character, I'm pretty sure, is going to be played by Amanda Stenberg, who played Rue in The Hunger Games. Those of you who've been watching my channel for a little while have noticed that I've been testing out a metric shit ton of gel pens in preparation for the Gel Pen Thunderdome that's going to be coming later this month, where many pens enter, one pen exits. And I tried the Pilot Juice pens on the recommendation of a whole bunch of you, and I didn't like them that much. I thought that they were a little scratchy and the colors weren't that vibrant, but they were the 0.38 tip, and I gravitate towards a medium tip. So on the recommendation of some others of you, I went and bought myself some of the 07 tipped ones from Jet Pens, and as you can see, I got them all, and I haven't tested all of them yet, but the ones I have used, I've used several of them, have quickly become one of my go-to pens this month. So I'm kind of eating my own words. You can watch the review to kind of see the features of these pens and the features of the ink, and it's linked up above somewhere. I will say that the colors that I am loving so far, I love, what is this? Turquoise green, grape, coral pink, and I also really like rose pink here. And then there's like regular green. There's a bunch of colors I like in here. I found them to be a lot smoother than the 0.38 ones, and a lot of the colors are bright to what I want in a pen. So I will be talking more about these during the Thunderdome, but I just want to let you know that yes, I've tried tried these, and yes, I'm really liking them. I actually have another couple pens I'm really enjoying this month as well. Some of you know that the Erin Condren colorful dual tip markers have been something that I really like from time to time, depending on what mood I'm in. I got the fall seasonal box this month from Erin Condren, and there were 3 pens that were fall colors exclusive to the box. And I really like all 3 of these colors. It's fuchsia and jade and mocha. These are gorgeous. I just really like them, and been my favorite to-do list pens this month so far. I don't have a favorite sticker this month. I've just been using the same stickers I always use and, you know, getting use out of them and everything else. But what I did do finally was organize my little tiny sticker sheets. They're like the small ones that you get from Coffee Monster or Once More with Love. And what I did, and I'm not the only one who's done this, I've seen tons of people do this already, but I went to Walgreens, I went to the dollar store, I went to a couple drugstores, I finally found these at Walgreens. These are just the little photo albums that hold like 4x6 pictures. And I'm using these to organize my Once More with Love and Coffee Monster stickers. And I'm just very happy with them. And they are a favorite of mine because they've made it easier for me to find what I'm looking for. And sometimes that's all you need. So I just wrote on the end of them with Sharpie because I'm lazy. Didn't put like a sticker on them or anything. I'm not that fancy. But these were like a couple bucks at Walgreens. I bought a third one in case I need another one since I had to go on such a fucking odyssey to go find them in the first place. Everybody uses digital pictures now. Cheap photo albums just aren't the business anymore. It's not going to surprise you that my favorite washi tape this month is from Simply Gilded, because that's where pretty much all my favorite washi tape comes from nowadays. I got these from her. They're a new release that she put out in September, but I got them from her in Dallas when I was there for a meetup. And these are the Crystal Gem washi tapes. They're different watercolor backgrounds, and then they have holographic foil or rose gold foil. There's like a light purpley kind of bluish situation with holographic foil, a darker, same kind of colors, blue and purple with holographic foil, and then a rose gold foil on top of like a pink watercolor background. They are utterly gorgeous, and I am like in love with them. I've been using them all over the place in my planner, on my calendars, and my notebooks, like just because they're my bujo. Like they're fucking beautiful, and I love them. They're $13.50 for the set of 3, and I know that that is pricey for washi tape, but they're worth it, man. And my last favorite for the month is actually kind of a planner, but not really. It's actually a calendar. I talked about it in a previous video all about my content planning, but I'm gonna just tell you that it has been my most favorite thing that I have added to my planner world this month, and that is this puppy back here. It is my ampersand like collaboration with Blue Sky desk pad. I've been using this to like check to make sure my progress on all of my stuff for business and for YouTube and all that and Patreon to make sure it's done. It has this really pretty pink marble pattern on it. The pattern's the same on all of it, and it's got these holes in it to hang it up on the wall, and it was $10, which can't be beat because damn son, giant calendar for $10. I'll take it. This has been great, and I think it is helping me move towards simplifying, which doesn't seem like a lot as I'm surrounded by fucking planners right now, but I'm anticipating that as the rest of this year wraps up, it will help me move towards a little bit more simplicity in planning out all the different things I do on YouTube and the rest of, you know, the stuff. I tried really hard this month to not go and buy a bunch of shit. Aside from things I needed like printer ink or pens to test for the Thunderdome, like I tried to not buy new things this month for the most part. What did you love in the month of September? Do you have things you think I would love? Enable us down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.